What is a metronome? It's a tool that a musician uses to ask one question, which is, am I playing at the right tempo? It creates a really straightforward feedback loop, which is to say, you hear the clicks, you hear you're playing, they either line up, which means you're at the right tempo, or they don't line up, which means you're not. You take that feedback, you change your behavior, and then you get better at tempo. Well, as artists, we don't really have a metronome. What we do have is something called critique, where you put your work in front of other artists and they tell you what they think about it, and then you hear that feedback and improve your artwork. Well, unless you're one of those lucky few that goes to art school, the feedback you get online probably looks a little bit more like this. It might feel good, but it's not very useful for getting better at your work. So I've been lucky enough to actually go to a lot of these critiques, and what I've experienced over the years is that there are some very common problems that, regardless of subject matter, people find themselves falling into. I've decided to distill these common problems into what I'm calling the fix list, which is a collection of videos that trains you to both find and solve problems in your own artwork. In short, it's your art metronome. I've designed the videos to be watched in two ways, as curriculum and as reference. And the first way is pretty straightforward. Just like the free video library, here I'll be introducing you to new problems and new solutions. But what sets this apart from the rest of my videos is I want you to consider this reference. At some point in the future, you're going to get stuck on a painting and you won't know what to improve. That's when you come back here and use this as a framework for targeted improvement. It's not an accident that I formatted this to look like a checklist. Now, on a final note, this feedback loop only works if you have the right mindset. On one hand, if you're too hard on yourself, you're never going to make progress. But if you're unable to look at your own work and to find areas to improve, you won't make any progress either. But with the right balance, you can put yourself in a constant state of slow artistic improvement, one fix at a time.